So my take on this is that Akwakwa say Ghana has a share a year 1 year uncle school. 1 dozen per year. The literacy rate in Ghana also. And because of that, one will need the necessary education about creating that awareness in them. Who say no, scano. The legal tender of this country to also be cranny. But tomorrow, Bank of Ghana for. Muna we are in charge of the management of the city in this country. And the Bank of Ghana, please come out with awareness campaign. Do this kind of campaigns to create the impression in the mind of the ordinary Ghanaian. Say, city I was here cranny.
SOMPA FM.
Outreach, community outreach programs. Engage the local media houses. You bet me I get the abuamo. You bet me I get the abuamo. And the Bank of Ghana, please. That's my opinion. Because a quiet first one, you cry a Ghana city and yakono. So city who said the city and nimo eguasia. A dear harding. Kwabrane, Oton Jebidie. Jebidie no Oton, or such Jebidie no the Guma, none is a fit to tomorrow. Now was I the Akoso Sidinum. Yamami Oton Abitie. Abitie no Otono, or ya, and Quani Biaso good, a city no so. 1 year, a digja, a wood jum, the dentist is side, a big miniscano at the Barboswo, woman to mano. Woman no for us say, a honor a Ghana city at the Cose. Na muye di say ye see no ye betimi abɔ ho ban ama na ye 1 year free kura etwa ye ho ahia bagana ha no ama na ye akono e di ama omo ana eni ama no nefo ebusua. This is the time. It's a wake up call. We are telling you as Ghanaians, ye besremo, let us protect the image of the Ghana city. Trotro for crowd there do baby I no mo ya de kakra because can o say no more for this can say but I do crowd so emwa enu crowd so emwa and the catch there tie for another say please protect the image of our Ghana city for us because we cherish it, we value it. Bank of Ghana muso ya besremo ye city no say nyama enche dem ko year come out with campaigns to support the education because Ghana high your illiteracy rate high. That is the message we have for you this afternoon. Na yeni Samuel Amo or a deputy PRO GPRCU na onoso yeni nedin komo on the handling of the Ghana city. City is 60 years old. Hip 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 hooray! Ora Samuel Amo yema akwa baba SOMPA 106.5 FM forgotten country so the
Major so PROF.
Now, I put to say.
Yes,
we are here, pa. Say Ghana ha. You see the na Ghana city no. Say the city is 60 years old. Hooray! Na ni ebisa say. Mo amuye ashenkafo. Enkan trotropui. Kwan amofa so a you see the normal faso kra no. You being the spokesperson for the GPRC, and you be money adama for share. What I didn't come off a Ghana city who are quiet by first one, you be craniana.
Prof, Malaysia, only what for and what for Musho Facebook now. We are okay, and I'm still any 50 years. And I give you ready. I said, you are okay, and Tikani Kitano, Abaya, Adebia, driver for Constrain, J4, and me, I want to come. You do baby, I'll shut my hand on the first one, I'll be hungry. But now, idea, and into the 4 years, I'm 40. Yeah, now, mostly, the entire any for the Caton, the aim for them. So much is Sikana, not also I am the TV. My young lady before the home the ballon. No one wants to come to Sikano. I did the old crying. And you know, she are not the dear and the man. Obeshano, the economic with the Banacana, the Yaki. Maybe Grana, Makabaki, Nakaka, or new name, a kind of maybe for the you know, that's for your Senka for the in fact, any idea, yes, said that was much problem. A kind of the way I handle AC, you know, but they are not challenging in a Cassiana, AC, you get before now, Yakapache, Omotonia Mana.
David, as I said, the Ocasa, Beba. Since almost all chance, Muan Casano, Adava Fordo, Musi Dino, Mubutimi handle a year chain, a year ready for my own.
Oh, and any PROF, you can't run away from that.
But Musu, what they
he said, I have made for a handle, some years, you know.
Mate for us, Yesica no me patron me bow. Yesica no any quincy ye boom. The more ye boost Kedimono, Nascano 8. And no,
who's a Sicano? Yeah, and Yadia, Obio, can't say, Obia, Okutabia wallet, and the Bio Betty Sicano, Asebus direct, without say, Obebu, at what I say. Now, the Yaya may say, challenge no work as a par no more. Do all this Sicana, the Tompo, no more, next a rubber bag, now more, next a kind of say, the April be of Bomunia dinner. I want a much problem, no. If you compare that of the before any Yash and Capo, the Ankameka say as an Capo, you can cry everything.
We nobody is doubting that, but one family Abuba Yama Sidino, I have found to my pay frat. No, when you're the Nimunyam, and only a can. Sassidino, acquire a mate for a fast bussy no, and a hardring, and my Sidino, at 10 Tamdo, and the Abasra. Anka one casano as an association no kabobet me ape purse bia wo be design na mo de mate for no anka mate ni just scan anka wo de share purse no. You think that is not a good suggestion enough?
Okay. Prophet said okay, very good suggestion, because sometimes, you know, as you are saying, like I made people be Obuma or something in Sakura, Fasona, yet Trasani. Sure. You know, some of us, you know, those educations and all. The more, we don't have Fasona, yet Trasano. Like I say, oh, for so much, a come with them, I want really enough be air to take. It is also okay. You are going to get education in air possible. Yes, you are shared quite a bit password. Also, if there should be any other way, be almost with me, I share. Tell me, Uncle Boom Crap, no, I put or the entire person of Petra. I think the United States is too. Let the baby put it.
Now, Adiba so as a hard drain and said, I know me free trotro be. Now, trotro now me 4 years. Na or coins 50 pesos, I was American home. And I me 20 pesos me no, and 10 pesos back home. I can't home. Money in 50 pesos. Me the my mate in na was 1 year.
But bro, something we wrong. Yet I want to papa. Na ye be amazed for the Casate. You cannot ye abaya chagu in a and set out the Media. Then, Mono, the new Cate, ye make it for no, and I said, driver for Fukuta 10 pesos, and now 20 pesos count. Now, could you never be at the tour there? Never before now rejected, so will be a mingy. And if you can, maybe about Casano. Do baby, a positive function to be more or so. Because the mate in this cano, no phone, no question. The other answer to the Pacota, you're not for the year. Not where I give you. You don't say I did a hard in power, and you make it from one sector. All the other get the phone now. You have this out to the moment. You can't get to get your until that mind cassette when you're dead. As I said, Piano, we are edited Calderman ultimately.
Now, Sabria Mumet for some year, and I'm on na GPRG for Mobetu, said the BSS can Mobeji, because it's one of our legal tenders. You so a hard dream bar because Sabria, your coins may be 20 pesos, 10 pesos, no, me over be and so many through car, more drivers no made for some year. And the acquaintance number first one, or Mobeji says can because it's KD.
For said the outcast are complain airbase. You say sometimes you are able to follow the complaints at the Tomfono, ABNG, Etano. But the first one, you can start there, the ACK, you know, almost the only thing that on the Costa, the enemy palace on here. None, the appropriate court says to be a report. He actually did my work. Yen you answer Bushwa the any actually. Yakoswa a driver for near me for the United. It will be a more the answer obedi. Ukofaka do obedi not all in again money but not also here. Authorities, the station authorities, you can report to them. Then from there, no, we see and we solve the problem.
Yeah, but I was say, but there's one other disturbing issue, and also a cost of memoha, a mate for any driver for Muko Jina Pine Cheng, Namu Muko Top Coins, Eddie Bayan Sissa. Sadly, we and ya dear Tiamra.
Papa, I did be a young castle because you are okay. So we could attend to this number the Koto coins. I am mammy 10 to this coins. The autumn air this way and password. Many look at a edge before now, bank. Now a horn of Cocoji case is about the Tuama. Who made me another the no cost of Professor Coin to be the Abbey, Dumania, the Albania. It is almost the IA business uncle for a year Juma. The near Quenya able to be a stop home.
SOMPA FM.
The near Quenya able to be a stop home. Namum the Ayakan in Anate, and penny for Mukabia Ebem. Omo munimi say eya dia epia mrano omo ntu wana mo no mo make points na available baby a opo a onto nza beka bi go ye koto a omo teso na ye nso ye ho apokam ne dia be yen sisa it is say omo ja sa dia na emi enya ye nkoto a I think it will help our business.
All right, Minia, Mammy Navas in the way, say, by the way, so Mammy no ding come on the city at 60. Thank you so much for granting us all things. Yamin Koso Insure, right? Abuja for a year, Minia, Deputy PRO for a year, GPRT and artist seminal aiding come on the way on the CD. Pato
Senior Bright.
Yeah, Senior Bright. But Pato be my own movie. It was on the CD against the dollar.
The CD against the dollar.
From the
where the Mamefa Kakrabin to Jack.
Yeah,
Faka for Emrim. Say, yeah, share the behavior of the dollar versus the CD now. Between 2013 to 2024.
Yeah.
Now, over 2013 to 2016 now, there was a significant depreciation. And in 2013, Sydney recorded a cumulative depreciation of about 8%.
8%
against the dollar.
Against the dollar.
Yes, that's 2013 to 2016.
All right.
Yeah. And no, between the 2013 and 2016, the city depreciated on average by 17.7 per year.
Per year.
That is the year range.
Okay.
Now in 2014, there was a sharp drop.
2014.
Yeah, 2014. There was a sharp drop.
Sharp drop.
Bank of Ghana reported 2014. By July 2014, the cedi have fallen 35% against the dollar on the official interbank market, and 43% on the Forex Bureau. And to 2014, and also asem and the drop here from 35% against the dollar, and that was an interbank market, and now 43% on the Forex Bureau, and also now 2017 to 2029, there was a relative stabilization. That's a Sydney dollar stable.
Yeah, stable. Yeah. Now stable. Now exchange rate near then.
And between 6 to 7% per year.
Per year.
Yeah, that's 6 to 7% per year.
Sure.
Yeah. Now, you had 2021 to 2022. There was an escalation. So, and also by the end of 2022, Sydney depreciating sharply. According to data, now you were any the use of Ghana cedis in the US dollar. It raised in 2022 and also who asem ebetoja enti see Ghana cedi ne dollar na and no up and down so abesi ene ya ye 2025 into year 2025 ye bad this year krana utum say early this year no na dollar no ni cedi no sa kind of movement dollar ne kosoro na cedi number form to be so cedi ni nya hoden kakra na dollar na abaso ni nyina agina economic we na ni nyina
factors
no ebo cedi no ba enti no ho asem eno so eno kakra ewo ho.
Okay, so as of today I can say cedi no to the US dollar na agina saying
cedi to US dollar no Actually, 1 minute.
CD to US dollar and agent saying.
American Bank of Ghana for.
Bank of Ghana for rates, no na mamina. Me fanya de. Yeah, we usually share black market no so and also it is saying. What interbank rate?
And now 10.98.
10.98.
Yes, that's interbank rate.
Okay.
10.98.
Bank of black market, Ubenyan bear 12.
Ubenyan bear 12.
And at 13 crowd.
13.
12.5
yeah,
12.
Yeah,
Ubenyan
12.5.
Abochi for the higher Wagana how. And of course, yes. You see, sometimes I am pained by the fact, say, you try to dollarize the Ghanaian economy. Sometimes I am pained. So, shops be more crying hard. You're in dollars. If you go to some hotels, one more quotations, are in dollars.
Any schools, some
must we
schools.
Dollarize our economy? This is a CD economy. It is not a dollar economy. To Ghana for your best. His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana. I know that you are very passionate about the CD's performance.
Yeah.
And you want to commend, I beg your pardon, I hear the governor of Bank of Ghana. Would want to commend the finance minister. Would also want to commend the chief executive officer of Gold Board, Sami Jemfi. These three have successfully managed the city's performance to the dollar.
That's right.
What we see now is as a result of prudent physical, management of the city. The spending now, more spending, and just spending basa.
Yeah.
SOMPA FM.
The fiscal consolidation, you're getting as a minor. I believe, sir, the finance minister, the Bank of Ghana would get into it. Even here, I say it, I know, sir, when it comes to the fiscal policies, it falls under the finance ministry. But when it comes to the monetary policy now, Bank of Ghana is in charge. And also building our reserves, Sabre, in a gold board, supporting our oil, supporting our cocoa. And this is making the city stand firm. And on our city, and yes,
that's right.
So now, you can catch His Excellency, the dollarization of the economy. When you did our dollar, our Ghana, our so mujai, because to be book to sure dollars. Oko to atadia, dollars. Oko to perfume, dollars. Hotel crowd, Ghana, dollars. Why must it happen?
But apartments near most of them are quoting in dollars.
Look at this.
Ofra unya cities down, be quoting dollars.
So why are they quoting
$75, $65?
So why must it be that?
Studio apartment.
Why must it be that? Even understand, says some who call a port in the crana charges need be they quote in dollars.
And Juma
His Excellency, please, we are pleading with you. That dollarization attitude of Ghanaians must stop, so our city can have the strength. That dollarization attitude, it must stop.
Yeah.
And I want this money laundering. Okay, I say Finance Minister Dr. Kezela to
yeah.
In Crawford to me Swiss Capudu.
31 billion.
Yeah, forex, hard currency. Now almost almost the crime on it. To the tune of $31 billion.
Yes, so dollars.
Say, Ghana for because we are waiting for the report on that particular issue. We'll be getting into the Vex Matters. Holali speaks for the NDC is here. Sasuna Ayeminia. Benjamin Asari speaks for the New Patriotic Party. He's also here. And then we have a lecturer, a communication expert, also in the house. People, we're going to be right back now.
Techimano Fui, Electroland Abeja, near the Munamunia Paninina Swabo. Wait, yeah, Thursday, yeah, 10th April 2025. Raya showroom for front and Kumasi Techiman Kwanaso.
Yedi Roma sorry dino, and I said backsword Nedia Nimshe.
Roberto Samsung, TCL, Media, NASCO TV, AC, fridge, gas cooker, washing machine, deep freezer, home theater, microwave, blender, kettle, rice cooker, and any more papa kahunina. Now in baby, it can for baku 50, ebenya 15% discount. Any achedie, it's a rabbit hadie. Kahuna senya.
To me, Chenyaoba, in the Pechemo, and not your bed actually. Now so. Ubit me up one manenya pomodin free mo frase. Yam vita ye de milk pap pebi. Mini trivi aye ye nkwada ediania. Aye de na ahodia e wo mu no bo mo fra pomodin. Anyo impeni for swini chopa. Mawobano apomodin free mo frase. Yam vita gumo do bebre. Yam vita a delicious way to grow. FDA aji ejedi yin krato yatum.
SOMPA ACHIE
2025. Yabo yaba.
Bible say nyame SOMPA pani say ubi konwu nyanka ene ewisia mobo enuti na SOMPA 93.1 Kumase,
SOMPA 106.5 Techiman,
90.7 Enkransa,
101.1 Takwa,
98.9 Sunyane,
and SOMPA 106.5 Accra.
Yakabom se bronye yebema enisia ene ekranfo edidi na yenko ayetimi agise wo beboayen.
Enti say ya anwa emmo tin tomatoes ntade empaboa ye bia wahadada wonsan ehia enye ntade dada na emom de yebetime de ya che amano ye monfa meboa yen ne yafa mamobrofo ekunafo enyanka ne ewusia
ebusuafo yamfa ye ho hyem na propose prepa oboadu ponko mu yenyankopon obeyiye wiye SOMPA ACHIE ekunafo ene enyanka ne so wo mu bedidi say yesika fatu ahomatrofo iso 0598559802 mitimu biem 0598559802 Edia waso yetara 1 media
anasa Blessed Foster
Branya Bosome ni beboja tra bia fie twemu no emu adanse die die moa munnim SOMPA ACHIE
2025 yabo yaba.
Defense clinic aye sciatica expert sciatica no o nerves na wo to ase na fa wo siremu na fa wo nansia besi ase ho no se ho techema eno ene ye fa ne sciatica na etimi bubu o to ase ka wo se dwe wo sirem wo je ho ba bia enye na no na 21st clinic ba ye adwuma pa wo mu ye ntia baso bo ma je ne wo Ghana ha ene amono ne enya asem ketewa wo mu je international awards ahodo wo mu je local awards ahodo na anu nso na wo mu bie the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa bibrim ha no ebi ni ba bia je 21st clinic nkwa wo mu de bibiduro ene besa o yare no masa de machine aka ho yare sabia yare bia wutimi de ko ne mama ade ba ko a wo ma gidi wo mu pa no sciatica ena stroke nso de kwa diabetes ne hypertension ne ade Ghana ha ba bia wo mu ho enkran ha se ye wo Tantra Hill runabout se wo free enkran eba ye wo wonsa ni fa so wo fra masaman so na eba nso a wonsa bonkum so ho na wo behu ye 0540311311 0540311311 na se 21st clinic still wo mo ye sciatica expert
tontonte yenum nsane e fa adwen ne e fa adwen mpa se na nim se brebi beba ama tonti na 74 opa ye ne simple T74 abeye adru tonti na 74 ana T74 asa twe ya dwene asina nanom dodo so se de na dodo bua ma nanom enyare basabasa no saa na tonti na 74 ana T74 ebo nipadua no ema immune support enti obi onum bie no abre bia ne ho den tonti na 74 yi nso ya ye no se nsuo krokro wa kama enti ba bia wonam bia obetimi de wade akọ samene wa anka fi na ekroyi eda no nko na wie ye wa bra mennom T74 samennom tonti na 74 menya hodin mennom ne da bia T74 yi eye hahama ene ye de aye na DHC ena aframa na ye kama saa no T74 ahoden ni apomuden kwa wokọ pharmacy ana ba bia to nro bia ubenya tonti na 74 yi bia to T74 yi enye ma oba wa fafuro ana obi a o manufo ana se obi a onya mfie dumienu etufon frɛ 0501628931 and 0246073498 FDA agi adwadie nkratoyi atom
Abuja for Kwaba SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and country. Yankai say you are boafo maso yasene de biara dan yeri dwumedie ebro. Kasa natural mineral water, Medima for Herbal Center, Dr. Time da so Sasuna Electroland Ghana Limited and a Lexter Company Limited. Wedding you makwa wa maso yasene nde ye the second part of the show no ebremo. I have in the studio Miankasa Menua Benjamin Asari, part of the national communication team of the New Patriotic Party. Benjamin, Mema Akwaba.
Prof, Mejoso.
The patron wapum to sing.
About the Daruma.
Bibia de kama there.
Yeah, come.
Good to have you back here. Miame ba. Me muye kra odi ba de. Emmanuel
Piepia.
Me catch o pia me se me nko mamnem, but me so me jira pentim. Me nkoda. Na Imaso lecturer our UPSA. Emmanuel da correct say.
Nyame adom boko prof.
Nyame
adom.
Always looking fresh.
We say
me who anama kai me mranti.
Yes say enkokora toguna ekugum mabunu dim. Nti no.
Yes say enkokora. Me pacho nyabutre ma me. Me pacho ubebu mi be.
Say o.
Debi nyabutre ubebu mi be.
Prof say bubeneti etia.
Debi antusi den.
Yes say enkokora. Omotoguna ekugum mabunu dim.
Asichire ne say.
Say wo se wo humi anu aka wo mranti bem.
Enti na chese maba akokora.
Oh. So what now?
Now what's happening now?
Let me prof. So prof, you can only remember your youthfulness when you have passed there.
Ubenyina beto why. Na school what to say?
Nyame adom boko.
Good.
Yeah, the semester na ekwa wiye enti.
Oh sir.
Nyame adom Friday ni ma wiye me lectures nyina na.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, better nyame ase. Mami nko na me ma holali akwaba. Holali na pum to say. How is the NDC doing?
Well, we are managing.
You are managing.
Party in government.
I see you under the weather.
Seriously, and Ramandakra, Mandakra.
All right.
But
okay.
we pray we get better.
Sure. Yeah, you will. Now, Walali, my mission is free.
Yeah.
And then we'll be looking at the CD. A quite fast way handle CD no as of mine. Bank of Ghana. Say my atin kase ye CD no. Say no ye did 60 years. And today I had the opportunity of walking your listeners through the journey of the CD from 1965 to the dates. Say a CD no, saying, how do we handle the CD? You're crazy, can you?
Prof, that's it. My main chair, SOMPA for in area.
Sure.
Your good self, your production team.
Yeah.
And my brothers here.
Okay.
As always. The CD and how far we've come. I think our issue has always been with regards to the structure of our economy.
The structure of our economy.
Yes. Or maya, otakranyama, or you depend on others for your, survival. Bibieni or mine more, benya holding bia. As an independent is a few super,
No, I'm not even looking at a year.
No, I'm laying a basis.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm laying a basis.
That's fine.
So I can give you an example. For instance, we had the Black Stars, ship line, not so. Today, where is it?
Any hobby.
We had Ghana Airways.
Any hobby.
Today, where is it?
Any hobby.
We had the telecommunication one.
Ghana Telecom.
Ghana Telecom. Today, where is it?
Any hobby.
I've mentioned 3 things that on my piano should not joke with.
Sadly, mammy, in some way.
COVID CAE. Sabu. The other telecommunication giants are all my way. If they had folded and left, what would have happened to us?
Anka,
we don't have our own national, communication, telecommunication, Yinibi. And in any serious country when you go, a national airline, ship line, telecommunication.
What Ghana has to say, Ghana Airways in the ground, Eguana.
Oh, we not say Egu.
But there may be some.
But it is part of the NDC's manifesto. There is, the will to revive it. Exactly, to revive, the national airline.
Okay.
And then your currency. Because currency is a mode of,
transactions.
Exactly.
Yes.
And ours is a legal tender. But there's a trot for now.
Your friend is saying GPRTU.
Oh, Mramba ho kwan sa.
Oh, say onu anim.
Mramba ho kwan sa.
But that's
in this case for no de omni betwea, especially sika no kan kakra bi selote bi wo han nya de obeje. But it is wrong. So you see, I've been asking myself, civic education for you must be no more man way.
Now, omoti ase there.
I was bisa.
Civic education.
So omoti ase.
Omoti ase.
You must be putting no more man way. But there are a lot of things that Ghanaians should ordinarily know that we do not know. And when you also know.
But what I'm saying, who besides a civic education for that's NCCE, eh?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
It's a whole commission on its own.
But it's a commission on its own. But once it's a commission, they should rather turn it to be an authority. Rather than
commission, as a charge, no,
you see, you see, the issue is that I have a problem with government over the years. Science institution, no, resource
exactly what Ima was saying right now. So it's not about the clout or the strength to do their work. It's just about budget. No. Funding. Information Services Department. Vans are
vans. Yellow and green be vans.
That's the point.
Are we naneka?
Good. It be crowd than a scrap.
Yeah.
So I guess the point. So coming back to the the main topic at hand, which is the CD. Of course, because of the structure of our economy, it will go back and forth. We are not forthright when it comes to producing. And no crown, raw cocoa beans near the core raw gold. Yeah, they cost or crude and also raw. Because we are not into processing most of these things, we do not have enough value for our own money here. That's number one. We will be DJ. The person will be at an advantage against you if you do not have value to show. Nkrumah and the late Gaddafi, of course, they mooted the idea that we should back our local currencies with our natural wealth. Inka by now, AU, and at least one singular currency in Africa. Trust me, Africa will be the most powerful nation in the whole world by now, because we would have the resources to back it. And see the nation somewhat because of the
gold board.
Exactly the point. So Ghana has gold, Nigeria has oil. Go to the Congo, the minerals are there, be brave. We could have backed a single currency with all these mineral wealth, so that when that currency hits, look at the euro. Everywhere in Europe, when you go, you can use the euro.
Yeah, and
it's a weightier currency, backed by some of the things they are doing right. Africa had here we are segmented. We be adding Nigeria naira Ghana cedi kakra bi ko hodoma na nia bebre in Africa have brabem pa niebo. So that's a basic problem. We are still in the crude stage of life. God is back time or no. So we don't have any serious value when it comes to our our currency especially or any other thing. If Ghana was pro export, say nyama cocoa ni adani ni into be chocolates, cream and all those things before it leaves our shores. Crude, adani ni we get fuel out of it, petrol, diesel and all those kind of things. Bitumen ni nani enye gold is not leaving our shores in its raw state. Then you will be a serious person to be reckoned with. Then your legal tender will also have weight things in place, Any idea about do it? Nti esi di ne jina say ekna na ko say Umuana yensaka, throughout the commodities market. Gold peja kosro kakra, cocoa kosro kakra, na dollars kakra ba. Ne dia eden.
You are looking at the performance of the cedi against the major trading currencies in the world. But I am also questioning based on handling.
Oh, okay.
Handling.
All right.
And yes, you handle me here.
Well, that's what handling.
Says kind of ground up. Me GDP say, 20 cities. We show kutu. One more. They show kutu.
Asema ko 5 idea. I know them.
One more scanner. They show kutu. Debbie, what you say? Benjamin, I'm asking
Prof.
So you see, how do we handle?
Prof,
let's value our currency.
Just about some 200-300 meters away from this place. It's a very big market.
Yeah, Domi Market. No, Debbie, you need Domi Market Association. The secretary, you need Diga.
Yes.
And she tells her she was lamenting. I said, yeah, Enkuyi.
Yeah. And it's a general thing anyway.
A general thing.
But that's why we have a central, bank also. That's where they come in. But almost boka in replacing those, Exactly. No, so I'm saying that once you are spending so much to be able to make sure that our legal tender is in proper circulation, because Ukras can say but you can send it to a bank. They will take custody of it, issue fresh notes and all those kind of things. But it's now a driver for the account.
Yeah.
So almost coins. They're actually not buying the coins.
No,
they are paying a commission for the service being rendered to them.
Yeah.
Talk coins are heading. How can you buy coins?
Nasaboto.
Unyan sisa or anopa. Obiama 100 Ghana cedis what from. Nipanisi. Unyan sisa or the man unyebi. Obi at the table about besi ho. Asena daji. Ejina table no. Asishe sika egusu in denominations. You the 100 Ghana no ko. Akosana no jina hona or say na daje na or di jina hona or di coins ligu no. Or say na daje na or di jina hona or di coins ligu no. What happens to the person? It is not a sale.
A sale. You can't tell me saying yes.
It is not a sale on the currency. What you are giving to 20 pesos now. If 1 CD national, it is not the cost of what you have taken. 80 pesos you are taking. So 20 pesos is going to the person because on what send that but. I'm saying if it were sale of currency and it's yamra. But in this case,
and too much call say US now will be as share almost scan kuman de good tables.
Now US they
are big disappointed.
No, you see, let me tell you something.
I'm a bit disappointed.
And I said me fat. So I'm telling you the inconvenience. What? Listen, when people provide services,
yes,
to help you, move away or ease your inconvenience, you want to take that for free.
Walali. Those people go to the bank.
For free.
Those people go to the banks. Now, no coins every bank. I think we have to question the Bank of Ghana, and then 1 year any want to get that kind of, the
maybe what we should be looking at,
yes,
is regularizing their activities
and issuing them with licenses.
Exactly. Because they are offering something, they are allaying your inconvenience. When your son says, "I'm my so they are providing a service. Maybe we should regularize it or something. That's my opinion. So in handling of Scanidia, because of the kind of system we have, money moves around. And all those kind of things. So the handling it here, we will not have it,
but Bank of Ghana
and all that.
The onus lies on Bank of Ghana. Say, at least they have to come out with some, education materials. They can get people
how to handle the money.
How to handle money handling. Very, very important though. Handling of money.
Now
I was all saying I was all over Chris Can. Well, I leave it as now you are not helping me. Emmanuel, let's say,
Prof.
Our city is 60 years old. Sabri, we want to first focus our attention on a quiet first why you handle your sikar. Any skebia Sabri, what they call ekodija, womuso edwadifono so omonje. 10 pesos, 20 pesos. The way forward.
Prof, answer na yebeka the way forward. You see, we say ni bedu hase. Right.
But you call your Facebook one. I will coins no. Once the area to your wall so see.
Right. Now there's one favorite quote I'm aware from a book titled Miseducation of the Negro.
Miseducation of the Negro. As it's written saying.
Say we say you course we see you kusunyade. Miseducation me who kwame fa so de abatwi mu. But I say additional you kusunya kasa na ya abro additional ya kusunya no. Nti ya kusunya kusunyade na yamra na say. So we've been miseducated. I don't know how best me de abatwi mu. But there's a particular quote, maybe I'll paraphrase it. Now, or say the conditions of today have been determined by the events of yesterday. And in a careful analysis of this situation, you understand how we have played a part in all our misfortune. That's a paraphrase. The other kind of say, before ye babenya sa paper currency no, na o man Ghana e dey na friend sikade na ne didibwa. Near the city. And so the name CD is actually
well, you give it your master background in a
brofilized brofilized way of saying CD.
Sure.
CD and net to say a white a idea ding a hard substance.
Sure.
Near crane say near the boy a boss one. Yeah, my memo. Take I say Missy Cabo my boss one. So at the point when we were transitioning from that hard currency or that hard substance to paper, no, what did we do? Because the people had a culture of how I handle sika, and it was that I had to say a boba, right? Today, first I said boba, so they said they were motivated. I said, "Enti what did to say? What boss were now to tell you say ya and say, cause I had done that, right? M for entity M pansam,
sure."
Enti abra ye movie from sa CD no to CD a paper no. And then ye to tell the people that say we no the bo aboso na no a.
Me ba so ogurana omunim CD no so mutie nga obetimi akwa Facebook wo. O da san gure bi wo ha.
Yes.
That maybe wo ha wo no ho CD da. Ya enyi wo krase ne ho CD da o. CD no. But on Facebook wala SOMPA 106.5 Accra who CD no egu.
Right, Prof said the number no go to America. Enti abrana that's the inception of the problem. There was a way I handle ska. And when I first handle ska no was because of said the nesika dey su and the bind here. Nesika ni ade a den te say bo. And I say shell.
Yes.
Now yaba paper no we failed to let the people understand from that point to say, oh handle said now oh handle said na a better enti young yes our education you know who say adebia akwala bia so say ye wona kwan for susua ade no odi kan start free fee de ne maame ene ne papa eye no eno ano hinti na akanfo say aduane a o maame eno ano wuchi enti ye hwe said de ne maame mo kra sika no and yes, ya hwe asua besi na ne man so ahwe ya na de ba besi ese. So there has been very little or no conscious attempt to say ye be educate amount for amount who say sika no as say ye di ente se nkane se de no na we ni ye pese eye ya kwan say
but of se de no to homa no Sarfo
yeah na ye be fa so akra sika no. So that is the first point. We failed to educate the public and it is because I'll lay this to the Bank of Ghana. Who say, especially about banking sector, wana ye say sika ntino or more minimum kuntabuo ne economists no one. We have not given space for communication in there. There's a communication department too, but usually the omoya ne say oh Assembly Befa Bank of Ghana when you issue communicate, near issue press release, near say the issue of education about the city no. Maintain Bank of Ghana communication department to maintain and so my disappointment or first starts from there.
The Bank of Ghana
and sana aba NCC for no so said you kind but NCC for you be kan ko say omo budget allocation yes enti said your prof wa fa to so na so yeti a ye kan ye nya ne politics na mum ye hwe ne say o man Ghana interest enti no e kwan ben ne be fa so akra sika no ama na e me no mienu nyina asodie. But the Bank of Ghana, as soon as possible, should initiate a campaign or more set the Ghana for kwanya befa so aso sikanum ahwe ye amasikana ache amaye because sikana ye moamane ye e bo man ne ka Prof maka ayifo ne de no mate for ne trotro for de no quickly na me say bi anka be frɛ Ghana Christian Council so na nko abuso omo so because nipa ko ba ko
ya kan wasem
okay because omo di for pass no said the be mo no fa se tia so utia watamfo so utia uhia so. Okay, so Prof Mark here the amenities you. But the second issue so I can say, ye fa CD no, ni ye fa dollar. Ye fa CD, ni ye fa pounds. Ye hwe paper na ye de print pounds. Ni ye hwe paper na ye de print CD no so. There's a vast difference.
So them.
So them. Ba ko ye GTP. And ba ko ye pam saying. So what so me so what so pounds mu I say rubber no sika na say rubber.
Yeah.
Enti ubu mu mienu say kura na oye ya still na e wona hoden. And I also mean say
and a dollar no so e.
Dollar no so virtually the same thing. Dollar na nye rubber to say pounds no but paper na omo de na material na omo de print no emu yedu. And ho eden chain CD no. Enti and the lifespan no was ro. Na minim say de no e ohia na pepe enti a also mo na sika na mo and it is and also say Bank of Ghana ebe take initiative na nka ya ye ne papa preko say ne ye boka print sika na emu edu a. But the last thing I think maybe na meeting na boss is the fact that we also don't have a culture of using wallet.
That's fine.
Ye need a culture no my mo ha say enti sika na eba how de be ko hen say o de usu ubu mienu kakra mpo nice na dia show botuma say the maintenance onso ai na amoamoa trotro piniko si preni ade no. And so I think gradually no so ade ebetimi aye ne say e be promote the culture of using wallet. Say the be ya unya usika na odisem na oye ya aye nicely me fa manu nsi suban bia opese o kire obi ma ne ti ase no ye di free collaborate ye di free classroom. Let's start this education Ghana Education Services so ontimi nyi no hu free sa ade we mu. This should find its way into our curriculum.
Sure.
Our world, our people, no. It was said we so yetimi enforce ho. Na teacher for no leading by example. Ente enkwala no kwan a omobefa so a handle organization.
Yes,
the Bible say wo che akra no kwan na onfa so a onyina onfiri ho. E de ma no be
baby, ba me so opedua mu kakra wa ha da coins na amanfo trade e wo Ghana ha. Odi 1 CD ekwa ono be ma 80% no. You think say
Prof say na menu panyin kan e ka say maybe we have to look from legal perspective emra kwan mu no. But we say nipa no wa say na daje e na ono akọ bank okọ be fa ka no akoto no dia ba fia no pakosi enumenu oni adwuma bia aka de ote wona wo ye no. So could we understand it say okay metima say okay for 1 CD beji 1 CD na me so ade esa ade na medi enti you are paying the person for the service now or render amount no. So ono adia to
unti ase no
menti ase no
but almost so chale ye kotoska because sense
yes we say wo etoda wo assembly niam bebre wo ho a aya na ne ka no esa say origin ye brofo kasa enti no wo de batwi mu a aya na ya find the nearest a year ne say no wa ka ma na te ase sa what I say ebi obeka ne say okotoska but in actual say niska na wo akoto me kwasesa sika no but the enti okase all cotton because obetua bibia to the ode kono so
sure
and the exact amount now ode kono a language issue but I think that the menu and kind the people there are rendering services in some way somehow it was also omunya kakra omode better free because Bible say ujuma you need na katu ya fata no.
All right, mama na say SOMPA 106.5 FM Forgotten Country. Today we are dwelling much on the city before we get into the other vex matters over here. Benjamin Asari. Yeah, the city handling.
It's here for ne. Ashafwa omo ehwe no mutie.
Sure.
Nuanum so ameno mo ha.
Good.
I think say nuanum no. Omo explaining ade no ama be no obi a metimi aka especially yima from the background no wetimi a explaining ade no ama ntiase abam.
But one point he makes na say krata na ye di twanyin sika no. Uhwa akwakwa no so na husu no inferior to the other major currencies. One notices are nana.
Yes, I know na make us say why explaining ade na ama. Baby a obefa bia no wachirichirim. To the extent say uhwe currency na ho no na edi twa na ho de so uhwe pounds na. Mu kura de shell packet a uye
ebie
like no ankasa ebie unhu lie
na safu ye kan ase safu so bonity nko ase we di pounds da uso ndi pounds da me ni wa de wo Ghana ha.
David.
You can say as
somehow can warrior call.
David on your call. David you can what the team go. Now pounds you won't so be muda. Who ba ka tell me say. Sarfo banya sa.
You know, say Osha the quality no and they are different. Now ye nkasa no say ya yante ye ne ma bi asu
ebi before
no yeah ade a ye be ye ne aye ne yie na achama ye no ye mpe I think say ya na em say ye deliberate because obeye within short time no na de na say na ya sa akwa sika foforo na ye de akwa ye na obi ate ne cat bi wo so ana menti ase ye bibia ye wo mamu abi anya papa prof duration and especially crowd ye free sikasem so ye hwe ya kwaya ye e kwai pie ni won ma ya ye wo mamu hanom a apart from motorway ne ada ya na hwe abrofo na kwayo Gordon Gadges bedmo e ba be ye quiet say ayawa so
say unko baby to say Egypt ni Cairo e kwai o ma ye de those roads are still more trouble
but ye kwa ha cha 15-10 years na say
next 2 weeks.
Oh, the Imakano is real.
It's serious.
Real.
Serious.
And you see, we are not holding people
accountable. When your politics, my man can't be okay, I said, Kanazoi, a contractor, president, ever born Abaswa, Ford was in BBP. He was the one of the best contractors. Yenya ama omu yikwano for frotre. Within 3 months, na kwano. I say, not to crowd. Just say, and so now I was a kwano the co. And so you're born Abaso. No, as an education, I say, abroad. Pasamin Kuminya. Ben kwano adwuma e dia ma me no e wo sabe nya boom e de hye mata and so standard wise sika ye de ye kwai say ne ye kwai no $1 million and then say me no ka say 1.7 no enti standard na ye de ye kwai na no na abo o mamu a ye nso ye de ye ya kwai hu and so obeko Burkina Faso obeko Cote d'Ivoire na omo akwai the same amount na omo do ye omo kwai no etimi take 30 years 35 years na kwai no omo da so use
just a young person we are sick and they be some way they be metra
so ma me mo abaso in fact my monitor stations na SOMPA for me bom abaso seriously because enipa he kra na nim say your currency no kra nya 60 years
sure
obi enim and obi eni hono a wo ka ho asem mpo enti se ne yima ka e no education say ye educating kwala no am omu how variable ye sika na etie na kwala no so mukura na ebi a me ba se me de shimbuto
asem hu so mo debi dan say de bu muamu ano
me muamu no
but you dey use cara Sarfo fa camera
me ya tro
you dey first cara to me ya tro me ba cho obi a wo obi ska bia wo obi o fan to
say they discuss two moments so you
Benjamin Asare so intensities which share
me intensity ne de mabumu pepe
there be as intensities na the raho
there be we cry fresh me yi am say wan hwe
there be ba one more
fresh
there be all the fresh are you table
so indicate e wu yi
I fresh are you table
I'm for
you to table
also I'm for tell you so wallet na you use no because say o hwe adwadifo no dodo na ni sika ni nyina wo wallet mu a yetimi akorofo timi wie sika wallet no ni me kura bi to me pen
sa
no do kantamanto me si fam a na omo you
wallet no
that am na me to ade me ko fa nema me si fam na me wallet na hye me to say me si free kan wie na ekokra
Sikadon kwanso na be kwanka
so that Ghana your mentality ne kwaya ye faso a ye hu nipa mobo ne sa ne ma ne nyina nso aba be ka ho nti obi wo no ma otimi yi sika no amoma no de ahye na agency no
mekai
ati ase ema no sebe omutimi yi kura na omo de ahye omo ba bia chese hu hu kwa no okwa a okota ba bia na wayi ati ase nti ne nyina ne se ne yimaka na education nkofem na yema yenhu how a ye sika na sesi yakura ni ye because ne ye wa hai abrofo no mo nyesa na it's against omo law kura say wo ye sika ni fi na wo de kwa koto de kura na you they hold you responsible.
I say Ghana ha crowd I think they are some
Prof Jai na sika fi e wo wiase nyina obenya Ghana ha prof jai eno kra de emra bi wo hono matia saa de no kra ene ye mfa nya adwuma nti emra bi eni wo because ekwa bi eni wo no mo aha no ye fa so bo ye sika ho ba ye nye hwe asorefo yi te se ne yi maka yi okwa asore de am so yi sika ni kura na bom pa ye gusu nti nipa no yi sika no wa moa ne sei ene woni nyame de kasa menim hawa se sika ni ye straight ye nyame ntem pa ye no sa fe nso no se sika no oyi a obi oben no ebe hu nti no ese so wo moa no na che se owi a asore no nso ya to correction na wie no na wo nso akofa boto na wo mo abem mo sika no e de agum ansa na wo ko wo akohwe aguo na wo akobiebiem nti che se from top to down ye nyina ye di for ekwaya ye fa so ye handi ezia prof ti ha nani abre na o educate ye nyina te bi omo ani sika hye no botom mi hu ne wallet
me sikai mfunso a me dikese ne pa se
minim se wo be yi wallet the same thing ba bo mi David and now we can watch
no they be say am me handle me sika prof
who dey here kwa we ni me dey prof no say wo be yi wallet kra kire ye because say they wabum medi for what the for enti am say yen nyina edi for me so mabum
but say na wabum dey dia wadi for nya so sika ye wi metimi edi o
David enti ye besre me ne nuanom ya adwen in fact mo topic na mo choose ne ne ya de a boa yie pa ye besre say education no enye monko a na other stations no so ebe fa to mo ho so ne educate ye ho ne ehu kwaya ebe fa so a ebe handle ye sika ne ye because ene enkwala kra no ye discuss o mo nsem o mu ko school ani am o mu sika o mo ana na o de ahye ne bag onim but training na yi meka no akwala so na wo start na wo kire na de a o peki di nyini ba onyini wie na wo ka sem na o mfa biem enti mesere se education na betimi aboa ye educate ye hu ye na ye hwe kwa ye be fa so a ye be handle ye sika because very bad.
I've gotten some information here on the physical damage to the currency. Now the Bank of Ghana for Ekeni. While the Bank of Ghana strongly discourages damaging currency notes, the focus is more on public education than criminal penalties for physical mishandling. The Bank of Ghana urges citizens to refrain from writing on, stapling, or folding banknotes. Such practices shorten the lifespan and increases replacement cost. And to know that, sabre the attention no on public education instead of say your criminal penalties for mishandling money. But you don't think say it's about time say you been some criminal penalties.
So wa ko yi aba e wo ye mremu a se wa nso ye sika no mu yi a emre timi chewa ye be ma some penalties bi a ye mfa nya adwuma wati ase empanimfo na nkasa ne sika no e fi na se no mu kotwa o mo nya cat wo so ti da bi o mo wrese ye sika na be ye fi senior ensemo akoso wo kromu ha na ehu because enkrofo ni bi wo hono mu a omo no omo adwuma eso omo ye nse omo be make sure say ye be put things in order ba wono wonim say wa anya otena bi na be benefit no enti wo nya na adwuma ni yie na ga na nya ho mfaso so I think say education na be boa ye educate ye hu ye because ye nyina kwaya ye faso hande ye sika ne de ye di for ene kura no momo no na aboa ye kakra because so hwe adwedifo na dodo na de omu sika to momo so okoduru ho no ma na wa transfer dia mani pakro enti se first na omo cheche wa abosuom na omo de na akromfo nso ahia omo wokwem na omo age nti I think say education no momu be ebe boa se ne ebe ya ye be ye ne ma ye enye sa de a ena afen so no se ne yimeka no yenhwe kwaya ye faso a ye di twa ye sika no so materials na ye use no esi enya quality because ya anya ne sa na se da bia ye kofa high target no de print a na se GTP wo na se GTP ne boarding na wo de hwe ne boarding no na hwe time a we use GTP no e de ya ebekwa akodu na hwe time nso a we use high target na e de obekwa akodu wo check ni mienu a ebe ma wo hu se we use GTP na eno no benya mo mfaso no bedroso asene say we be use high target no but ye per high target no because ye per say intem na ya say twanin say within 20 years no ye be twane be 3 times
but onim Moka saying na me yes searches, but I've come across the criminal penalties for mishandling the cedi. 1, buying / selling currency above or below the face value. I don't know consequence. There is a punishment for that. Any person who buys, sells, offers, or attempts to buy or sell any Ghana cedi note or coin at a rate lower than its face value or for an amount exceeding the face value commits an offense and is liable upon summary conviction to imprisonment not exceeding 10 years. Yes. Not exceeding 10 years or a fine not exceeding 2,000 penalty units or both under the Currency Act 1964 Act 242 as amended. And you know, the amount for almost a size can or almost some
Omudifo.
What do Omudifo?
But
what do you do about it?
Because this this means it is illegal. Sell currency note or coins online or otherwise above their face value. Trade currency below face value. Engage in commercial trading of cedi notes and coins. And today, for Muteni yo, more this head jano. Muso dia no share coins, and there's good table so not truck drivers.
Education na you make can once. Yeah, okay. Ni padodoa hini. Ni passe in nim.
I want to give you an example.
Yeah. We have fine laws and your constitution.
Yeah.
And you find adwuma.
Onem say brahma ho kwan say uyusu moto a utimi fa nipa etnechi.
Sure.
Brahma ho kwan.
The brahma ho kwan.
But the moment you use it and now charging the panisika pay, you have commercialized it.
You have commercialized.
But don't we have Okadas today? What is the solution you are seeking to Okada?
But please.
No, I'm asking
No, we are not talking about Okada today.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
You are getting the point.
No, it's the same thing.
The solution we are seeking for Okada today.
But
the solution we are seeking for Okada today is to regularize it so that we can properly monitor them.
Okay.
And organize them well.
No, so
Moko is our coins one people make one driver from home better room.
No, they should go to the bank and look for the coins.
Even though
the education
now you come once no.
No, when
you passenger. What I say?
Yes.
Say you na educate you who ya. On konkofro car no pa. Enkoyi 100 Ghana cedis. Enkoyi 50 Ghana cedis. Say what they kwa koma mate. Esesa wo no wo kwa kofo car no okura 2 cedis 5 cedis 10 cedis enye mate ne den so obetimi asesa ma wa ono so be kwa ko change coins na ye ka ho asem no education na ye ka obeje ba on say enoso enti ano no kakra bi a ode sesa de ama no ono de ma no obi nso de ma no god don't forget say obi be ba be fo car no ono so be ma ne coins enti de bia coins wo no na prof ukomo he ya more
yeah
achimota more and all the more
yeah
okwa coins no Ghana for na gie ho na no mo ato agu oh omo je sa brown 10 pesos na what the man no na no wato agu ho anu okọ ya sesa omo asesa ti receipt na ma no oje a ofa paper ne hye ne botomu a no wato coins na agu ho ompe
dentra
no yemu because onim say a very anya value mano enti wonim ni enso kan hu say sa coins no more for ne sesa sika omunya no ye na ye to atwene ne enim so mfaso enti no akoye problem a say in fact me say topic we ya mode aba ne no me tu chema mo because nipa dodo na akura enim say ye currency no kura this 60 years obi enim ana ye hu kwaya ye be fa so a ye be handle ye sika ni yie ana onim say obi an so per fresh note
yeah
say ko banks no ko obi aduru honom a okoye program no waba no okwa fresh note okoje fresh no so nepa system
abetoto agu
beto ne ehun so oyeso what I say enso no ebekwa akodu baabi no na ebedu
bresa bread no bedu a wo mo besesa seska no
na ye say kotwa foforo
na say I think the education is good and you know ye besere mo a mudi sa coins edwa no e wo kwan ho no munyai so when yai na obi ko report Now you saw page here. Ubetimi dem 10 years. Now on the physical damage to the currency. Woman ko tie the act no say. The Currency Act 1964 Act 242 I beg your pardon, includes provisions to prohibit certain acts tending to depreciate the currency. Now, Osaka can say, Obi Bia Obasai Yesikano, Sai Nipano could be charged for a year, some amount of penalty units, and one penalty unit, a year 12 cedis. So if you have to pay for a year 2,000 and that's a 2,000 penalty units, you just know the amount you are going to pay. And you know your best remo. Mo amudisike gano munyai. And I want also swa scano o fono na oye ni biara no so hunu say emra wo ho. So be report o say wo say Ghana sika hunu say the Currency Act 1964 at a year 242 no ebetimi aso page.
It doesn't stand amended.
No.
At least before they are true. By now there should have been some amendment.
There should have been some amendment.
So Prof, and not sure the mentality behind the currency, and where the focus has been. Because say the Bank of Ghana needs to do the focus is on the economists, the so communication is missing in this whole equation. And you see, when Bank of Ghana, so their interest is in educating the public, you see sometimes you use some words be on a literal face value. Education and giving information. The fact that you have a munye say with me come back on case my educate the people.
Sure.
It was say you spend the time, you spend the resources. Say you call sorry, you call ebem, you call baby you benya Ghana for. Na atre omo na omo so nya ho kwan abisa ye niema. You see, and I think the Bank of Ghana in almost 60th a year CDAD. It was say omo call back to the table. No more yes, a crime ben so near faso a D sika Hong Kong actually the ordinary Ghanaian. Because now there's a legal provision, a kwanya obefaso say or the bo sika no bra. But it also you have a moral obligation to educate the people. Say the beya omon kwaye bonino. Enti the best Bank of Ghana. And they said the meaning penny no. SOMPA has done very well. Say omode sa topic we by here discussing from a nationalistic point of view and politics. MPP for the NDC for the back and forth. But you doing quite a so Accra or Minisicano. And as we be at that Bank of Ghana.
Sure.
They should be up and doing with their communication on how people should handle the city. And if there are any provisions on it at their boya. Now so nipa na ewo o man no ya te ase say yes ya you betimi aboa o man ni sika se.
All right, so SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and Country. Very soon, you better activate your lines so people can call to this particular program and share their views and concerns. But my main cows, Casa Natural Mineral Water, so as Senepa, we should have been Monsieur Kama, Monsieur Noma, Obetiapo, Monsieur ya the way Nimua, Monsieur ya the first great filters. I saw this one. Casa Natural Mineral Water, oh, your birthday party, oh, your wedding, and I say, oh, yeah, any other gathering beer, Kai, Monsieur also you saw. Casa Natural Mineral Water, packaging here, Federal, na wama bonjour no buying, said the beer, and you're contaminated. Kai say, Ope Casa Natural Mineral Water, the Akofi, and I say, Eddie Akako, a program be a number of phrases soon 020-6469-430, 030-3965-780. Casa Natural Mineral Water, so refreshing. No much aquine, Taifa and Crane, Casaloma Ventures. We want to say big thank you. And again, my uncle will say, Midima for Herbal Center, Dr. Time, that's so, Dr. Makana wants some de biara dad. If this is your first time of listening, you have to listen and listen well. It's an obutue, Yojuba. Now, me catch you say, Dr. Time, that's so, Oboy Jumapa, Yare Kwankro, Sempuru Yaranwa Kwanko. be maybe or jinso a na se o chia ne pa jinso yi ya no se mpo na be go no say yes syphilis ampo be mujabruso a dey friend hypertension and how person of fru so en shedam ba typhoid malaria wo de yade bia wo na mu bia no ma men kan for Dr. Time da so enfama medima for herbal center abusu abetima friend 0244 774282 0500 7272215 en kran ha o hwehwe na ne chi akwan el poku ase maira kumase o agogo bia de game school ne din hwe no Dr. Time da so o say the Lord is our ultimate healer na kama men ka obi say na Electroland Ghana Limited Electroland hey me ti obo so amasori o na no washing machine bia me ma madam for bi ko toy any TV bi o say abochi kama papa na adegudenti me ma no ko toy dey say about 2 years ago when obi ko Electroland Ghana Limited no ko pay bi no toy o still machine that so boy juma enti but so pay TV air condition fridges washing machine kettle rice cookers microwave ovens and blenders Electroland Ghana Limited o ko to ade also e ba ma 15% discount na asa chewache dia ka ho na Osho mochi akwan watachima na one more main Kumasi station in Chenghwa. Sasuna Kumasi a Baboding na for with the Kasi Junction, Tech Junction, one crania, a Denta barrier, Dansuman runabout, industrial area, Biana Melcom Plus, they didn't share them more. Nasa was Sunyani Mankasim Cape Coast Takraden Tamalea, Electroland, Ebeng, Wabu Buado. From 0245 949495 0245 949495. Nasakai say Lexter Company Limited. Woman no media portion abedwaman so a ye de twitwi esen impodo womo a womo twi cigarette womo a womo twi ekikimi womo a womo num bone womo a empodo enam bibinti no enkaboni abawomanum womo a omose no ai wo a aye brownish ebinum coffee me pacho se wo yade wo wanum wo anum kankan a Bomodina kope yard toothpaste ni yard toothbrush and no ene beje wo me pacho o de we de kire supermarket bia e ade a won sa beka obetimi afresh so person ni yards for di enkuta ho a se won kran ha number be fresh so ni 05016195888 so kuma se a 0501390338 Nasaka you said Time Herbal Mixture. I have told you sir Time Herbal Mixture a prophylaxis a hobam boedro what do we need to drugstore pharmacy shop yeah Time Herbal Mixture ebe solve problems in about so we had malaria typhoid ohunam nyina remember oje wanjia Time Herbal Mixture drugstore and as a pharmacy shop yeah ben no ukwa ubenya Time Herbal Mixture bomoding na to bi na sifie na fasifie na so da no pa no wanum no se dudu no edu nyumi a no wabobi se dudu eno na betimi age wo Time Herbal Mixture drugstore pharmacy shop bia bowura ho na kope binom eno na bebuwa wo. Now back to this particular issue. Speaker Alban Sumana Bagbin edi ato honorable Apenyo Mackenzie nim say wa brother ono ye minority leader in Ghana's parliament no the conduct on the floor of parliament na enje said the honorable Apenyo Mackenzie ka say no person usua the now speaker of parliament. Now we are asking say Ima, from your point of view the conduct of Apenyo Mackenzie Ghana mrashe bedwem say na hu no
Prof we say honorable Apenyo Mackenzie so me MP from Efutu say for the past 10 years ni adin dey Winnie Banamat 19 no me MP no we met ya na matia Winnie Bafo nyina yes SOMPA 4 but you see utie video na honorable speaker na oka about this particular issue now there's one key note for me and I think that should answer the question or say at the time no he studied the geopolitical space and that was what informed his action in parliament.
And of course, yes, Osaka you say or share or tested the pulse of the members in the chamber, including the speaker. Then no share answer with the general
it is a honorable marking so because in any case, this is the first time in Ghana's parliamentary history a two-thirds majority. Enti obi a oye minority leader no say obey ni say diplomatica and we are minority no say the Bible can say the ukura keto na mpo e be sen agene keto ade ama the owo kese no. The thing is that after the election. Na nkoma na cause be hia mpo anka minority for omuntina fie ne mo laptop. Na nka mo ha mpo ma parliament. Na bibia ni omo fanfa WhatsApp na yen kan mo. Now whether we meant it or not, there's a high possibility to disregard the minority. In fact, Carol abana ka say we hear minority for no. Say also person oye bibia. Obetimi de ne majority no a bulldozer the way through it obi antimi nya ne hwe.
Yeah.
And so if you are a leader of such a micro minority, you don't expect to say obeba off very soft. And especially when it is coming from an era where na a draw almost 137 na ba kupe bi na na dantem. And amatwa na na dia be 87 to 100 and something.
Yeah.
The bottom line is that the geopolitical space at the time na Honorable Babin a minority leader. Anyway, so you cannot expect say the oye boko no. Sa no so be boko. And
you know the oye no ofo so.
Me can say we are conclude.
Conclude mami.
The second thing is that
you have only 3 minutes to do this.
That's fine. Ohwe nipa bi to say Aban Babin Subaya oye very soft. Or kasa softly. So se ni bufu krampo na still be soft. Ohwe Honorable Afenyomakin so he appears to be a sanguine and as a choleric. He will be between that temperament. Into okasa na to me wom. Enti to de bimpo bia na ni bumfu but okasa ne kasa wo so. Enti no personality wise no so kwan a wo fa so communicate no or personality no so to a large extent the influence said you obekasa. Ni nye obi a naturally me kasa so. So many adi mpo na me kasa bia obekasa ebi.
So summing it up now, what's your conclusion?
In summary no I'm not sure say Speaker Barwin is in a position to dictate to him how on year relations in Parliament on a comment.
Okay.
Personally, I think say the members ne pan or because if you also want to test the pulse, started from when Parliament we started omo year vetting. Now if you mobile no more discussion say the MPP for the press at majority force no. Oko social media now share sentiment analysis now. You realize that the MPP people were happy that even though we are in the minority, our minority is strong in Parliament. They used a word for them. Now Obekaya when we are penny KSM.
Yeah.
At one point, Obashe Afenyomakin publicly.
I think sir, I even watched that video.
Yes, on how or carrying who Parliament. Sure. And then a week or two later, he came back to interview the man and he apologized. Say when Honorable called him on phone and explained certain things to him, say why his behavior.
Okay, like so that's fine.
So in conclusion, make us say, situation now of finding womuna. It means a yamimpona maybe in Kamayasa or West.
May I say, Ali, what do you make of the conduct of the minority leader, Honorable Afenyomakin, as regards the Speaker Bagbin Akai?
I think it was an invitation to treat. And Speaker Bagbin, honored that invitation. Did Speaker Bagbin why didn't he model himself behind any of the former MPP, leaders in Parliament? Why Bagbin?
Adentina Bagbin.
Yes. So if I'm supposed to be your model, if you, exactly the point. That's Bagbin's point. And Chanapa, oh, have me masasu. Say na me no. But me and say that's Bagbin's point. To the extent that he made one extreme example when he had issues with Right Honorable Speaker. I think Peter Alajete also. Yes, it was an exceptional, case. He walked out of Parliament, and even in doing that, on Unquan fee Parliament. One friend say, "Hey, Apanyo did that in 2024, and it affected the MPP before the elections. When he forced Parliament to reconvene, when they were on recess, and they walked out twice before a major election. It caused the MPP. But I didn't call. So Apanyo's style of leading the minority, I think they be American. To be honest with you, looks like MPP party no man can say maybe when the caucus in Parliament and then the national executive. Look, if you are not in sync, it happened to the NDC in opposition.
I don't think Moses are the leaders.
If you are not in sync,
the leaders in parliament.
And that's what's happening to the MPP currently. They also forced Era Osechi out, and brought in Apenyo. So he's a beneficiary of something like that. But the way the NDC handled it with Haruna and his group that were removed, they failed to do it like that on their side. So now Apenyo owns the caucus.
Officer, the caucus in parliament.
Oh, of course, yes. Everything revolves around him. And I'm sure that even the national executives cannot bring him to order. They cannot.
All right. Thank you.
Wait, one second. And the medicine form. If you are trying to get someone as your model, do exactly as they did. What he's currently doing is not what Bagbin did. That's where the explanation is coming from.
Benjamin Asari, what do you make of this issue? Oh, but so microphone, my boy.
I feel your markings.
Yeah.
You need your home, papa.
MPP for many home.
Papa.
Dentra.
Your bona basso.
Bona basso.
You my dear, would do a parliament and uncle so no one, yes, sir. In fact, only be couldn't because I idea I'm a party, and you need that so.
Bagbin say who's Siamia?
Forgetting speaker, forgetting. Because speaker, you see, as someone offend kind,
yeah,
on my sequence of issues, and all can say a due time where say me me right. Na me did Juma as minority leader or parliamenter. I say so omo this right in the man because omo atwamu no. Omo nyina nya omo right and okobo yewura Bagbin din say ono at time ono ye minority leader no. Na ne na ono ye no. Na ono nso yes into ne oye ye no. Ebi na oye. It doesn't mean say me hwe usubai so na me de never. Na to say ne yima kan na yeah, speaker we di asa akola nso agu no so no sa na opeso obi aye eso no obi a me ba me kasa mudu me kasa onye obi ani mi abekasa bi a mebu afu
yeah
ana say
first day me encounter
yes obekasa mebu afu ba sa na me kasa ati say e na ahwe yima mene holali ye nyina ye wo that
sure
ye wo that rate what I say but yima ye soft enti yima kura no obo ye mkura na oye eti say you may boy ye mo a na say hu say nani abre pa wo a wo te ne nche no kra no o mfa no so serious unless say bi obi o tie kire no akwai obo akwai ye mpa nso hu ba me ne holali ye kan sem bi a ye nyina obi ate ase say enkrofo we mienu de omo fire e no nkire say ye bu afu e wo bia ne style or the kasa and wo bia ne or the na ade don't forget to say Bagbin kra no for all you know no the lawyer as practice lawyer no e bi kra no onko court enko di asem hyew se ne afenyo enso ye wa practice ne dia or the na adwuma enti eso no mumienu obi ade a obetimi aye so as leaders no
enti de dia afenyo ye no
yo ye ne dia ye penesa oh serious onye bi kura nka ho bi na me ka kire o say ne yima ka ye
the afenyo ye organized parliament
current parliament state ye wo mu sesi ye ya say ye nya obi ti sa afenyo mark ye party no be kire ye pa enti ba bi a ogina sesi ane ne the way a wasi hold front e dey ama party no parliament no ye penesa onto aso no onye ne sa na party no ankasa no we hold him in a high esteem say obo modern obo party no na afenyo ni am say afenyo na ankasa no ne huhu ene na yi ne to majority for no so no omo hope because omo nim say na
o say afenyo den
ni opiese ya no omo ye mo ahye
na wan mo ye ma ahye
because we
na be na wan mo ye ma ahye
man of substance
Ghana for ye ma
NDC for afenyo na me ya holality ya wa say ne afenyo ye no e koso ye and the man you lose election. Say near to your advantage, Anna. It is what cost yes, as a car crowd. And the other engine, our Becca found any oil. I mean, I see. As I was so born a basso, send your main born a basso, say, on yes, I send your bay or your bell lose election. I was out to us. I mean, I say, no, no, dear. And I dare you need you. I mean, I say that. Say, no, maybe a fat course 0260 196064 0260 196065. Oh,
Prof, what am 30 seconds now?
Okay.
Me quick education. We say, me holali dinner no sino. Or case say opese o model after obia. There was so shade the nipa ni na usiano. Now you largely two types of modeling. There were adoption and your adaptation.
All right.
Inti umetimi ahwe no masua pepepe. Ana metimi ahwe wasua na me de bibi kakra de. Aka ho.
Adaptation.
Then adaptation. Inti e bia na honorable afenyo marking or hwe na odi bi ka ho. And also allowed in modeling say obehwe nipa na odi bi kakra.
All right. So thank you so much, mami pick your calls. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, honorable Bakupe.
Yeah, me bacho wana menene kasei.
Me bacho ni agritua friend bright and me butu abosu kan.
You're bright. Wadama etio. Na bright, mami ni kan bisa wo. Abosu kan horo se obi beto ade a. Mo ye nkrofo a mo di area sikedwei. Na engine mo so engine oil ni spare parts mi. Scan mo kra na sen.
Me bacho what me claim mami kakra bacho betimi to be.
No, na me bisa say on say Bank of Ghana. Oma ma anya ntie say CD no e dey 60 years. Na ye hwe kwan e fa so a ye kra ye sika na. Aboso kan ho no CD no as mo kra sika na sen mo di sha wallet mo na so bi to ade mo di sika go hin. E kwan men so na mo fa so a mo kra sika no.
Me share aboso kan on. You can't say that we are a kita friend who are make us say because one say yes sika na ye giti ewa boso kan the brainer the grease dirty oil ni ade esuso sika na mo enti no ye ba ade a me make us say the way ye handle sika ewa boso kan no me dey manage because we want to be why ye grease we obi customer money sika kura na on paper ni nsa o now the nsa grace na aso sika na na grace na ye sika ni hu nyina and the way I handle sika ni there say ombetimi ababu so kan any amount for ejiji sika na kasa dia me friend say e betimi aboa ya was afan
yo mama
na mama come asem so say we asema wo bisa me
try to tell
one or the way bisa ma
try to tell nkomo a yedi wa hande
nkomo a me nim say nkomo a me di ba ehun ya pa na me de me jun wa me ti ase le si di na anya 60 years no benefit ben pa na Ghana for a benefit e wo ye si di na anya 60 years no ye si di no enye value bia ye si di no to kura put me fan to be Togo Suni Ghana even and she says CD kura no ye kwa manoni na o mo twa sa CD e be abre e wo man Ghana mo ade na Ghana nkasa ye ntimi ntwe sika ne bi e wo Ghana ase ai CD no enko ba bia ntimi mesre sempeni for say CD no anya 60 years a omo hwe na omo make sure say yankasa e beti na twe sika no ewo man Ghana mu na ye fesika enfra manoni enfamba
mami na say so ba you there so hello good evening
Prof.
Yeah me pacho wana me ne kasai
we wa pese kron akafia phobia mkasa pika tomato
hey akafia tomato ti say
oh yo wa de mo pai bo tomato de bi na ka aban we dia enya ayot asa ko risani fiero
osa aban we ayeden akafia hello akafia hey akafia bajote menka akafia line article hello good evening
papa nikafia na mpom ti say
me bajo me mpom yo na bajo wana me ne kasai
wa nia asoreba ni ko bukuru ade fie
yo asoreba wada man pacho etie why
edi kan mebo wabaso me infantia kese ma incoming MPP
national chairman yewura ABOTCHIE Ejako. The MPP akudrumi yakudru for a big party nanim. About the presidential race this there. Dr. Brand a champion. Every year brewing MPP Messiah no because what starts the my wife and Johnny Penny. What has been a rebel near Tifoni and the point on somewhere your mocha. The people now will be MPP that will come so not some pension or see a retire. Normally, we need the other boy you have a champion. Another memoir NDC boy and they are Ghana. They say this man and fear this Yanyasa.
Aye.
Yet the Yamiafi, if you busy a moon in our breast, Rollins moon in our bed, Dane, Sidney. I mean, a bedroom tempest will be. But under NDC regime, Nano Kosiada, the better bunch, but the amateur bunch and make me nante within 30 seconds. Never do need to be home. Banty Abuano 50 Ghana, MSC car pound. Mamma Banty 50 Ghana, and NDC for Soria, and a dollar bathroom, and a young Mama Hamabaso, and a young Yesaya. The young Timmy Emma or my Ghana, baby, echo. That be a man penny Mahamadi. On the former assembly, my unit committee to Vice President. But your man penny or tissue memoir as a branch I was on the map. There be another dead and a 24-hour economy and a beach push and a one wine. Yet that's switching up the beauty. All
right, yes, form.
Don't make Quabinia up and quick, don't make Quabinia 10 months in NDC office, Ebo office. I am meeting them in Sessiso. Hey, atomic on about the disco bob will be able to nothing.
All right, without say, somebody. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, bro.
Yeah, I don't line the call for a dinger.
I'm cool. There's no click a clear here.
She said I'm a tongue calculator to you. Why?
Aha. As a mechanic person, I want to and I want it.
Metepa.
The moment can be more.
How the man can help you? Call with him.
Okay. Mamaja Dr. Brand Campo. Mamaja Liver Papa Tejaku. Papia Mohammed and I just Korea. Prof, what's the number of Mozigana? Isika is still in Avenue 60 years, remember? And you want to walk and they are me too, Grammy maintain. Now we're Grammy Coast to cry and tell you about Casemada. What you here? Oh, and you never be a while. In Penny Ponangana, Bronx account, somebody sending more in such a way. I will say, changes can have blocked by a coast service. That be one child. Now, with him, now what can the Sicano? Said you have one only at the other. Only maybe in Australia, Sica. And yeah, Australia, Sica, who says that's Sicano after a robber. I just say, what has ultimate one, ultimate Yana, 3 beer. It's just any discussion. The Muslim Nigeria also issued the same thing. I didn't see, and I got let me test can you trust that Canada, proper that can I make up?
I mean, me humpa.
Aha. I didn't know, Mummy ain't just that baby. Because, you may have to Mokoni gain any more money. But that's because I'm one part from Ara. But I'm not only there. If you cross the end, go for smoke ground, what is this kind of and mono? So cool. What I say? I want to know so. Like me up.
Mm.
7,000. You don't imagine in our pay. You show one.
I can't feel my members are Catabanto Horo, so we were taught the scan. A comments on Mufasa Mohandes scan.
Oh, sir. Also, you post your money there. Almost a car, a threat. The biscuit is out to go with your wallet. And will be so about. Apart from almost to talk and Mania Matania Nana, opposite at 70 years old. You'll be your talk post there. Lata, the guy you didn't me. I can't feel no problem. Yes, sir. I mean, that was why, obligatory. Manusi. Manusi, yeah, that's where on my penny Mahama. There be a dollar now, I say, of course, I come from, and near my boy at the papa. So, would you more? There's no more, almost no young would be. That if you look at Anna was an A. May I say, hello, good evening. Good evening. Maybe I don't want a minute, Cassay. But of course, you show you. You, what about Patrol, it's you, why?
me yimenia akafia ano sakra. $3. Danyama board. Because almost $5. $5 go 1 city. So that 5 cities. Yaba I go 1 year. Doko ya 2. Pastor Papa di Kalum just have to politics. Almost that of your yeah, everything in our studio. I say there a senior no almost waso. Yeah. And people don't learn from their mistakes. So I say, I said no. And then for palmatis, 137. You should be the bad way. And I come at it. Somebody see. And people haven't learned anything from me. I support to go. Next time, I put the 5 6. Who's our terrible party? In the other also, no. A number Mama, they will a good nano. And I do a good sa.
Now, before because I some no sono. Ghana City no sana uno. A cross it in a year.
Oh, the way I handle the figure and the Fred, the way I handle the figure.
And Jesus said, which a kiss car shall go to Kuma 1 month or the Asha home. Oh, that didn't make any to me, sir. Education or share your ma among for, especially the market women, a woman who be any uncle Kano. Education, the woman says, Sicano, a soap, to say 100 review. Mamma, so the machine. A member of my putting that my dad for them. The night they put the star, a couple support. So that's here. And that got a 4 member of Papa. Mamma now say, watch her what line. So, hello, good evening.
Prof, my children in Kama, live from Kanjaman to Accra, Ghana, Orubuni.
Horrible. We must have a way about what I'm a patriot. Why?
That team is after that, they come about some company, one of the America, or Democrat. The Papa Boy Jaja, National Chairman, MPP, or Sapra, and a Brian Tom Brad, and delegate their Potwaba, Ama, Brian Temple, a baby MPP, well, they are the job for the candidates. Temple, you compose by your woman. You only free for the young. It's no, they would say, any day we do it. And everything you know, they can't get you. But this guy, the situation was so much. Okay, say that is so my editor. No other no the breeze, cannot hold it back. We can one for it, cannot. And and you know, that is the French, you know. Father, the kind of subject. Yeah, the minimum to last one, comma, and then the case about the president elsewhere. Supreme Court Panelo. Yeah. I said in. I said the Bible I didn't see about Bible yet later. Oh, what's the Bible here? And got some rappers so pay money through. Money is David horrible. Now Bible hello, good evening.
ABOTCHIE.
Yes, sir. I don't want to one minute.
Oh, because every St. John's.
Paul St. John's. Apamdada say. Why?
Yeah, mammy, I was a committee.
I'm in other say.
ABOTCHIE also make you
Yamin Shrao.
Nakakra make an say. Get the Biameka. Me who say a tipper to Soda. We are Ghana for Yanka. Messima, and I'm in Peno. Nam in Penocra, baby, I will be a grand and a radio for grandim. Nam in Pemahama. And you what did at the petrol so at the dollar so and near mammy you knew in the Kuta Ghana. Then it may make a Tintina or Tintina and to Abama and this you. Miss Shrap, Papa Mahama. 1 year say ya, my so what test and your man to say ya, you mean who be that here, so what me at the soa, yet an affair. Uncle my Pompire Mano. There, obey me a cream say ya, my Upa, my dollar green cocky to Abby, and now petrol coca crabby. My 10 years to Tony Memono. adi dia oban aban we yatem no
na ma membisa o se sidi na ehye okotokuom no ahoso ne ti san wa moamoa na o de ahye ho na se na ofa so a wo cross kan
sidi no uye den obi antimi fa ne de ehye wallet mu da go me di sidi si ahye me wallet mama wallet ni nyina ne me sidi si na ayira nti wallet mempe eti sidi si no me de hye me botoma uye de be moamoa eti yenya dia no abrofo obi betima fo obi wallet no asa dia ma no yesu so obi fa won fa ma eti sidi si ne dia na wie ya se ya na be ye eti awurade nka papa no ho no mu man no na ye
Mama wase. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Pepa chawana menene kasai.
Wacha wode ampa ben kasai Asante Kumasi.
Oh, ampa ben. Thank you so much. Kumasi boko there.
Adom.
Ora babe, yes.
Medawase. Na makan say make a recommendation, make commendable on the panelists, the way a man are educated concerning this CD issue. Why are the mobile Jumapa?
Yeah, that's it.
Na Masaya ba Mr. Afero Martin ne Nasemiso. Abochi.
Yes.
No question ba ko say nipa who put information across. It is not how hard you put it across. Tell the other people about someone that bema what some beto ni pass mo beto. And after the nipa no work out some children on pa. But rather no the substance I want some and yet church no. I want to deal without political lens. Yeah, political lens. So, or a practicing lawyer. It was wrong with someone say, who could not court, now could not my lord anymore. Yeah, that is little walk right now. What's the man who can there is a substance in it, but the temple. So I want to walk out what's some locrano, Echimima, or some kind of bad feeling at the mouth. So all I want to put across is Afenyo is matured in politics. He's an astute lawyer. He should behave as a gentleman and as a leader.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. And then let's see, we have another caller, 16 after 5. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Abochi.
Yeah, me pachawana menene kasai.
We are Felix Bell, Ahimpa, Yellow Club.
Felix Bell, what am I patrolling to you?
Me da say one man akwanya. Ubo Juma. Nyame shall be great.
Amen.
Now one man akwanya dia misrel. Mami chia the incoming national chairman. Honorable Boachi Ejako. Misi papa we. Say yet me man ko eno ni be chairman ema NDP a. Party ni be ko yi. Na Juma bo bill. Na me chia the incoming flag bearer. Honorable Kennedy Akomprepon or Himi Ajepon. Bemaba. Abochi.
Yay.
Afema. Osi ye. Afema. Honorable Frika. Canada. Yeni nyadwe.
Asama hwan.
Honorable
Speaker Alban Bagwin. Mune ni nyadwe. Adin try.
Yeni nyadwe. Some micro minority no, and you're not the two minority no so. You're one of the two minority no so. And you know, honorable Afenyo Markins, and Traho, Emma Womu minority no, any attitude from us. But that a dumb, ano, Nania, a dominant penal, and all you know, or a leader. And you are not a better than Casafe. On the deal be attend. And Juma, honorable Afenyo Markins, no. Nick point so no.
Yo.
And to your best friend, on Jano, no on Yana Juma.
All right. So thank you so much. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, honorable.
Yeah, me pachawana menene din komoyi.
And I want to say, do the do from I quoted now.
Yeah, do the do. That bohode.
Oh,
what am I patrolling here? Why do the do?
So, but that's it. Me, I'm not going to say, me young people, me young Disney, me young Kumini, me young Fantoni. But me just I'm a very mama, also phenomena. And people, they all found the whatever. This is 2062. Let's go over to Abbeville. And 10 people there, all found the work away in 31st December, 31st January. The what you baby piano. I am the ambassador of power to see 2062. Why am I doing?
Yo, but there's a Bank of Ghana for say city nedi 60.
The maximum Mabu Mayan come on. Made up them kita wallet na mudi kwajuma. Me miska there. And shall hear you cry. They be a man come. Me phone ya papa can be. I can be muchacho.
Until phone ya papa can go you catch me wo.
I come chacho. Me dem di catch come back.
Me bompa say afia ye besimu say wo gide nkwa de a obenya phone mu no e be ya chede.
Amen.
Me da se pass by. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Me pass one minute na kasai.
Sumpa Kaswa.
Hey, Sumpa Kaswa na pass na hot saying.
AKA Apenyo Markins.
AKA Apenyo Markins, Sumpa Kaswa, AKA Apenyo Markins. What am I patrol it here why?
I wait you all.
Me patrol me shaho.
And now the topic is the aba.
Aha.
Good papa.
A very good one. Yes, can ho.
Yes. But my main car was it.
Kai me.
When we say they see a move prayer, a beginimba. You can't see the honor, mostly a beginimba. Hello?
Me patrol it here, pal.
Yes. When we say, come on, ounce in war, I am Chroma, ever better. Taking the call for radio, so I would hear Yankata. Tell Ukeni what you almost here. Well,
yeah, it's you.
Not to do a while near friend information service. And to before know about the system, now information service in about 6 months. You will see the so trade the way I handle the cano. And Nathan, you get it canapa. And to me, the real elementary school 73.
Oh, yeah, elementary school 73.
Yes. Middle school 73. That time, I'm not champion in an hour. Now, when you school, don't mishandle the car, you be chow ma, it was school. School and the phone. You mishandle the car. Teacher me who said, and that's school needing to one moment cannot catch the teacher. When child ma, I don't walk or do a park.
All right, so until that time, no dear. Now I say na entity na ye because that time no say the ochre no say school ni akoda anso sikemu ye no moamoa na teacher ne twe no ehwe no ye twa ne ma.
Yes. When because information van e call round educate ye.
Sompa
FM. Ya ma menum na only say that time no so ni sika no net is a pound
na modu.
Yes, omuchane is a pound rubber shit kenu
ente me pato ye dey see for man why brand it ya me.
Yes, it won't mean kenu it ni e kire ya ma me no say no mu ti hanu sika no ni ma me no time oto aduane omutu ni e watch a stealing station na nyo no no so sika ni e tini nje ni ye sika.
All right,
because ni sa wo enkwai
me da say ba me ntwen fancy that many of any otwa kasa. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Me pato one minute kasa.
Yes, you kasa.
Yo be pato yiti why?
Boss mpacho ye.
Where pa?
Boss mpacho metia papa bra champo. Delegate mu kodwa. Ontuma bra champo. Onuma odi
Ati no me pacho obetwa ni ti ama me why?
Wata akan kabi. Also choose the gun court mbo. Kan kabi. Da papa bangwa se kan kabi.
Oh yeah baby already namre there ye ntimi nyei. Ben ye ko wase me twa to 30 seconds.
Oh prof em say na me di be twa to ane education as say ye focus near hwese ye sika no yebetimi akura ne ye se ne ebe ya ebe ma ye ni age ye sika no ti ye be stress yema education nkofom na me mo aba so se mo nso mo betimi enya be se 10 minutes be every day
we would have to talk about it
mo betimi akasa fa ho se ne from the expert for no the more now we hit ade no consistently no na fi na manfo nso famu aba na betimi aboa ya ma
bi Benjamin Asari speaks for the New Patriotic Party. You might call what's about 30 seconds.
Oh, Prof, and I mean, Yanakano. I was say you're taking more conscious effort, but maybe the enemy call aso for no honor.
Okay,
yes, there were more. Says can one and yanko pombiti on Bible. Inti almost making sure say, you know, some of these churches is almost the envelope, over banana envelope, edda. Yeah, encourage baby so honest and MYC no.
Mami na say hola yako
Masori ameko Grace Presby Westland. Kutukuo kama ya tro baako so offering. Ya tro baako so
kutukuo ben
like envelope form by yentuma.
Okay.
Baako ya tro so welfare, baako ya tro so offering. Ubeba na isi wakonwa so.
Okay, do fire.
Kama opija na.
Na mobile for there.
Ose?
Mobile for there say no so e.
And there's an envelope.
Envelope.
Yes.
So but omo jiji scan so e.
There ina e kan say
abochi scan for to collection book buda. What say you na edifo. Because I told you ahun. What you say one CD pound e kura wa.
Some person be abehu. E wa for here.
And teenager say
I wa for here. Any kwan so be ehun. The last but one caller no papa paying money. Waka sim be pa. Now say first na she be wo.
That was school.
Can we go back to it?
Sure. I think we'll rehash what he said. I was for Hannah Mrema in the city. Today we did a feature on the Ghana city. We took you way back into times, how the city has evolved till now. And of course, a panel member so they help. Benjamin Asare speaks for the NDC. Emmanuel, a communications expert or UPSC, a Brantia Mujamuno Kama Onyangware, Sasuna Holali, as also Ekasama the NDC. I don't know. Walali Wawarana. Not a Wawari.
What's your point?
Ebusia EDC. Now, yeah, sorry. Nah, yeah, the hot bite news after so. Yakramo. Bye bye.